So guys, now we are inching towards the final part of the HTML crash course. Now let's learn about another very important tag in HTML. It is form. So I'll put a line here and by HR tag I need a PG color of black, and I need the size of what. Okay, now after that let's open the new section form. I'll type it as capital F and let's make this line a comment by control slash to identify the form part easier. Okay. So to start form we must use this form tag. Let's open form form tag. That's the open tag and the close tag. After opening the form we can include the data in this, and let's first of all let's put a label. Let's take it as first name, if name, and let's type first space name, and let's get a colon here to type, and let's see how does it displays at this moment. So this is okay, here's the one, and you can see there's a form has created with the first name. I think I have misread it as color. Okay, and first name has created a label for first name, and let's take an input this auto completion by tab 9. The extension I introduced you at the start of this tutorial. So let's take the input. The type is text because it is getting the input as a text type, and we are giving a name to this first name. Name is if name, and we are giving a id is required to do the modifications when we try to do those things. So after this we have to close. Okay, we'll put a breakout, and let's see how does it displays at this moment. Okay, you can see here's a space, and you can type anything here. So you can see the label is first name, and here's a type of input, and I can type anything here. So let's create the form as this. So I'll keep a br tag to get into the next line, and I'll create another label, and it is for the last name, and the label must be displayed as last name, here a semicolon, and we need the input type must be again text, and also we'll refer through a id, id for, and we are referring the id of this one, last name. We are referring the same id, and after that we'll get a name with a variable as name, and let's make another br tag, and now let's save and see. You can see first name and last name. Okay, now we can go on as that, and let's make another label to enter a password, and it must be the password. I'll take it as pwd, and there's a table, so let's take it as password. And let's take the input. Now we need the input not as a text, we must take it as a password, and the id is let's take the id as pwd password, and so that's the thing. And let's take another breakout, and let's see. You can see you can enter anything here, you can enter anything here, and you can enter the passwords, but it is this, it is getting the input as a password. You can see, you have seen this in many positions, many in many websites. So this is the way to create such a form very easily using HTML. Save it and see. You can see whatever I types, they are displaying as a password. They are taking it as a password.